And coming into the ring today, we have Jack Flash Fincham, the super middleweight contender out of Swanley, England. Jack Flash Fincham!
I feel like I could get in the ring and do 4 rounds and win it. So if anyone's wondering why my nose is in fact now triple the size, unfortunately I was in a car accident. It's all being dealt with. I literally just got that car. I'm honestly absolutely devastated. It just always seems to be something happens to me. I'm actually proper upset about it. I'm actually devastated. That's definitely the worst accident I've been involved in. Like my nose and my head is really, really hurting, as well as my neck. So, I mean, even just touching that like that really, really hurts. So. Sparring is going to be a bit of an issue, but look, like I said, I'm a rhino. I am a rhino, so I'll get through it somehow. I've even got the nose of a rhino. The fight's less than a month away now, so now we're just working on the little bits that are a bit weaker in my body, just building them up for the last little push. Everything else is pretty much there.
Yeah, Jack, so we're just going to jump on the scanner, bit of a checkup, see where you're losing fat from, see where you've probably put a little bit of muscle on as well, but predominantly where you've dropped some body fat.
Yeah,
so
cool.
You ready?
Yeah.
So we're just going to ask you to jump on the scale, stand in where both the feet marks are, please. Bang on 86 kilos, 85.6 this morning, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. So lift the handles. Good. Let's stand up. Right. Nice and tall, strong posture. And when you're ready, just press your thumbs onto the buttons. Off you go. Keep your thumbs on.
I mean, when I walked into this gym, I was touching 95, over 95 kilos. I'm weighing about 85 kilos now. So it's a big weight loss. I haven't felt proud of myself in a long time, but right now, I'm extremely proud of myself. I've lost a lot of weight. I'm incredibly fit at the minute. I feel incredibly fit at the moment. So I do feel proud of myself that I managed to achieve that.
Head still.
Even having the willpower not to go in the cupboard and eat crisps and stuff. I know it sounds silly to some people, but for me it was like a bit of an addiction. I'd go downstairs and just get bags and bags of crisps and I'd eat bags of them and stuff. So having that bit of self-control back is nice. Over the last couple of years, I've struggled with self-control, just with food and stuff, and having access to being able to go out whenever I wanted to go out. You know, go to all these nice restaurants. It gave me less self-control. It was like before you had to work for something, but then this, with boxing, you've got no choice but to work hard, and I'm talking hard as you can go. I mean, I done a campaign once for a company, and they told me that clinically, if you used to go to the hospital, you'd have been classed as obese. Cheeky buggers. I'm definitely not obese now. I'm a beast.
Visually, from what I can quickly tell from the scan report and looking at the report earlier from last time, clearly lost quite a lot of body fat from your midsection. You've lost, what is it,
8 kilos, over 8 kilos, definitely over.
Yeah, over 8 kilos. Another couple of kilos to come off before a bit of a mini weight cut.
Yeah.
We'll use all of that data to instruct on the weight cut as well.
Yeah, cool, perfect.
Good work, mate.
Cheers, Dave, thanks, mate.
No worries.
When Jack first got here, he was out of shape and essentially coming off the sofa, as we would say in boxing.
I was a big boy, so it goes to show that these people know exactly what they're doing. Couldn't have a better team around me. And also, I'm giving myself a pat on the back. You know, look, life's about ups and downs. I had a couple of downs, but I'm seeing this as an up.
3, 2, 1, all out, quick as you can. Good. Push, quicker. The 80, good, push.
First time I was on that bike, I wanted to be sick after about 30 seconds. But now, I'm doing 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off, like it's nothing. 6 rounds, bosh, straight out. Don't get me wrong, it's hard. It hurts every part of your body, and every part of your body is screaming at you just to stop.
Keep pushing, keep pushing.
Come on, 3, 2, 1, rest, good.
It has been a long road, but he's stuck to it. He's been committed, dedicated himself to it, and I'm pleased with the results that we've seen.
3, 2, 1, off you go. You'll speed quicker than that, come on. Took you 3 seconds to get up to speed. You don't have that luxury in a fight. His ability to recover is massively improved. Anywhere near like 90% of his max effort, he would really fall off a cliff. Very inefficient. Now he's able to start thinking about dictating the pace, breathe more efficiently, be more mechanically efficient. Be an athlete.
I'll be honest with you, when he's been in certain spars, I've said to the sparring partner that, look, I want it put on him now. I want you to put it on him and try to take his head off. And they've done so. And Jack's had to dig through that.
Up, Jack!
As much as you've got to train the mind and the body, you've got to train the heart as well to have that will to dig that little bit deeper. I call it the shovel, because all the top fighters have the shovel. And by the shovel, I mean they will just keep digging and digging and digging. And when they think they've got no more left, they will dig again.
Does he have the shovel?
He's shown me the shovel. He's shown me the shovel.
When I step out there, knowing it's my professional debut, knowing how many eyes are on it, and knowing that there's going to be doubters out there going, oh, what's the Love Island boy having a fight for that don't know my boxing background? I'm out there to prove a lot of people wrong and to prove myself right. I need to make everybody proud of me and everyone to go, look, he's made a few mistakes in his life. You know, I've made mistakes. But boxing, like I said before, has saved me in a way. I mean, life's just never straightforward for me. Like, there's always like something happens, but I just keep picking myself up. But then people are so quick to pick at you and go, oh, you're this, you're that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just out there just to show people that, look, I've got a talent and I'm gonna prove all you sitting on the sofa that have got stuff to say on the internet about my boxing. I'm going to prove you all wrong. Watch me do it.
3, 2, 1, off you go.
Now, I've just been back home and I've pretty much taken over 2 rooms. Cannot fit all this stuff in my room. So let me start by the 3 massive rows of clothes. I like exclusive 80s stuff. Pink one, got a blue Alessi there. Classic red. I'll be the only geezer in that. You just don't see people wearing this shit. You name one person with this Fila dressing gown. Bet you can't. I can't walk past a shop without going, oh, that looked nice. Summer fedora. And then I get in there and then end up buying the whole outfit and then going, oh no, what have I done again? Spent too much money. Do you like fedoras? Yeah, exactly. I love a fedora. Shoes. Where do we start with shoes? I'm not gonna lie, I've got more shoes than Connie. Probably got more shoes than most girls actually.
73 pairs of trainers.
Have I got 73? 73 pairs of trainers, Jesus, but they're growing, so I bought 3 new pairs recently. Right, now, I'm going to show you the most expensive item in my wardrobe. The reason I haven't worn it is because it makes me look like I'm trying to be Drake. Not that I've got anything against Drake, but I'm not Drake. Drake can pull it off. I think when I wore it, I look like fake or flake. A leather Stone Island jacket there. That was thousands. Oh, if you think of the expensive things, these were a silly price. These were really expensive. Really expensive. And then because I was an idiot, I went and bought another colour. And I don't really like them anymore, to be honest. I look like I'm on the stilts. The first thing I bought after Love Island, I remember it because I'd always wanted it. I bought a Rolex. I already had a nice little Cartier, but there was a Rolex that I really wanted, and I'd wanted it for years. And when I used to do my sales calls, must have spoke it into existence because I had a picture of it on my desk. So I bought the exact watch. I had the picture printed out on all of my lead sheets on the desk, so I went and bought that. A gold day date. Also, I go through stages, right? So there was a stage where I thought I wanted to be a guitarist. So I went out, it's embarrassing saying this actually. I went out and I bought a guitar. I've just always been one of them people where I'd never think things through. Like, if I wanted to go and get something, I'd just go out and get it. I'd just go and get it and go and then think of the consequences after. Oh, I want to get a guitar, I'm gonna go get a guitar, I want to get some decks, and then don't think about after, oh God, now I've actually got to learn to play them. I'm a very impulsive person, but that comes from, because I got diagnosed with ADHD about a year ago, and apparently that's part of the disorder, is impulsiveness. So I've learned a lot about myself, but then when I'm hyper focused on something like the boxing, it's given me some self-control back, not just to go, yeah, jumping into things and saying yes to everything. Don't just go out and do that, don't just go out and do this, don't just go out and spend that amount of money. Think about it. It's my day off today, so I'm here to relax, but I can't pull myself away from going up a boxing gym. Boxing's constantly on my mind, so I'm going to watch my little brother have a session who's potentially going to be turning professional with my old trainer, Richard. Dickie!
You right, Jack?
Saturday,
All
mate.
good?
Right,
yeah?
mate, nice
All
to see
good?
you, man. Nice to see you.
All good, all good.
Richard was such a good trainer, he taught us everything.
I want a 3-mile run, I want 10 bags.
3-mile run, yeah?
12 pads. No, I'm joking. It's a Sunday.
We've known him for very, very, very many years, and he's a long-standing family friend, and it's nice to stay in contact with him. And I just like being around all my old boxing friends and at my old gym and seeing my brother training with Richard.
Yeah, I do remember when you first come in though, like you said.
Yeah, I was in year 6, primary.
And I was playing football and I was useless, and I want to try what Oliver's doing.
I was no good at any other sport. I was useless at football, useless at rugby and all that.
He used to play for a football team, Rich, yeah. They used to use 20-0 every week. He used to come back heartbroken, didn't you?
Yeah, 21-0 we lost one day. I say we've definitely got a bit of like, brotherly rivalry, like we want to keep bettering ourselves and pushing each other. There is definitely some competitiveness there.
We train well together, but we could never spar together.
Sometimes every time we sparred at home, like not at training, we'd spar at home and the person who'd get the last shot, like Jack would remember it, so if I caught him last, about an hour later I'll be sitting on the settee, all of a sudden he'll come in one glove on and go crunch, hit me around the side of the head, I'll start crying.
Then I'll go, no, Mum, no, shh, no, I was only joking, he's joking.
Come on, Dickie.
That's it, nice, Oliver, nice, nice.
Under. Straight.
Looking good, mate.
One there.
I'll tell you what, right? My brother hit so hard. When we was younger, we had a fight, right? And he's the only person to ever put me on my arse. He's the only person, so I've still got a little mark there from about 5 years ago. He's the only person to ever hit me that hard that I went over. I woke up, didn't know where I was. That's what brothers do.
Good.
Well done, mate.
That's all we need for today.
Good shots. Nice one, Rich.
Looking all right, isn't
Looking f***ing mustard. 2 pro boxers in the family. Get up!
See what happens, eh?
Yeah, mate. See what happened. But like from that, you look blinding. Right here, boys. Got a little surprise for you. Some old fights with me and Dickie Sawyer.
I think I've still got the same water bottle.
Richard came with me and Oliver all around the country to box. You know, from Brighton to all over Kent, up north, everywhere. We used to fight all over the country, me and my little brother. And Richard was there every step of the way. Could have had a bit of ring, girl.
That's out of order.
That's a joke.
That's out of order,
it's a
mate.
joke. I got distracted by a couple of them a few times.
Can't wait till your first fight.
Don't.
Lovely.
Can I ask you a question? Does my nose look bigger now I've lost weight?
I don't know. I think
it
now
has.
he's pointed
I
it
think it
out.
has got bigger.
Oh, now he's pointed it out.
Filled a little dent in it.
Oh, what is that?
I was getting caught with an uppercut, eh? Can I ask you another question? Because I've lost weight, my ear's sticking out again.
Well, now that you've mentioned it, Jack.
I think we can definitely establish that my ears and nose, especially after the car accident, are definitely a lot bigger now I've lost weight in my face. So after that weight cut, I'm getting straight down Domino's.
Look at them shorts. Look at the Jack Flash
Look at the
shorts.
Jack Flash shorts, look at them. Sparkles all over them, the lot. On my new shorts, I'm getting Nanny on the front and Kath on the back.
Nice.
Nanny Kath.
Nanny Kath.
Yeah,
She would love that, wouldn't she?
She would love that. My nan would be, she'd be really proud to see me fighting again. Do you know what I mean? She was proud of everything I'd done anyway. Do you know what I mean? She used to always sort of watch stuff that I'd done, and I think if she was to see me do this, I think yeah, she'd be made up. Especially my granddad as well. He's going to be there watching. So. I'm going to get a breast cancer thing on it as well there, yeah.
Nice.
She got unwell with breast cancer, so I've got the breast cancer sign on the shorts as well. I'm getting the design sent through soon, because I just think she'd be so proud of me, because she always wanted me to go down the right paths.
Go, Jack!
I'm sure that is me shouting. I remember the nerves when I went boxing to watch him. I'd get just as nervous probably what he is.
I cried at his last fight.
Why?
I just cried, I don't know, I just cried. I got emotional watching him in there. Because we was both adults in that last fight, weren't we?
Yeah. When you're fighting in a couple of weeks, mate, I'm going to be screaming at the telly. It's a shame I can't be there on the night with all this COVID and that. But I'll be there in spirit, mate. Yeah. You know I will.
It is the unanimous decision in favour of the blue corner, Jack Fincham.
And that's how we do it, Elton. But.
You weren't bad, was you, Jake?
I was alright, wasn't
I forgot.
I? Wait till you see me in the ring, Rich. You're going to be proud of me.